Hi, welcome to ritzyventurez and welcome to South Africa series. So right now I am outside Bangalore airport. As you can see, this is the international airport of Bangalore. So from here we're taking a flight to Abu Dhabi, and from there on taking a flight to Johannesburg, and then after that a flight to Cape Town. So as you know, South Africa is all about wildlife and adventure. So please be with me with the entire South Africa series. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's enter the airport now. So do check my previous episode on South Africa guide to know about flight options, visa, budget, itinerary, every little thing that would help you curate the perfect South Africa vacation. Now let's proceed towards the Etihad counter. So first leg of the trip from Bangalore to Abu Dhabi and from Abu Dhabi to Johannesburg we are doing with Etihad, and our boarding pass took longer than expected. Let me tell you why. I want to share something very interesting. So while issuing the boarding pass, Etihad Airlines made us wait for some time. They said that the first time seeing e-visa, so they usually get sticker visa. First time they're seeing e-visa, so they checked with their Abu Dhabi team, and once they got a clearance from the Abu Dhabi team, then only they gave us a boarding pass. So e-visa is actually still not very popular, but yes, we got e-visa, and it is. Now let me take you to my favorite place in the airport. Yes, this fountain. This is a place of tranquility among a bustling airport. Immigration done, security done. So we are proceeding towards our gate now. How traditionally beautiful is Terminal 2 of the Bangalore airport, incorporating natural elements like green spaces, hanging gardens, fountains, and ample use of bamboo. So my love for Africa continues. South Africa would be the third African country that I would be visiting. Prior to it, I have visited Mauritius and Kenya, and that's the Etihad flight which is going to take us to Abu Dhabi. This is rather a small flight, though this is an international one. Waiting for the flight to take off. Good, sir. It started. Let me show you my meal. That's my meal. One bun, some chaat. There is a yogurt, and that's chicken rice. So chicken meal, and that's my black coffee. Regarding the flight, the food was good, the seats were very comfortable, but there was no in-flight entertainment. Perhaps my expectation was high because we were flying by Etihad. I am at Abu Dhabi airport now, rushing for the next flight to go to Johannesburg. So our layover time here is little less than 2 hours. Actually, when we had booked the flight, the layover time was over 2 hours. Then Etihad reduced the layover time and informed us over mail, asking us to accept the change. Since you knew it was Etihad that the first flight would land on time and we would be able to get into the second flight on time, thus we accepted the change. This airport has the most amazing architecture, and every time I pass by it, I am amazed by it all over again. And that's our next Etihad flight from Abu Dhabi to Johannesburg. That's our boarding gate. Okay, this flight is quite vast and I can see entertainment kiosk. Actually, entertainment kiosk is quite a lifesaver when you have a very long flight and you're traveling with children. Now let's see what's inside the child kit that my daughter got. Wow, very cute bottle. What else? Very nice gift that Etihad has given to my daughter. What is inside this Etihad bag? This eye cover. There's this air plug, and there's this hand cream. And this one? What is this one? Wow, it's very pretty. Etihad Airways bag. Very nice. Our flight has taken off from Abu Dhabi. It is a vast and a cozy flight, and that's our first snack, one veg puff and a beverage. Now I'm going to show you something very fascinating. Look at my window here. Now look at the window behind me. Look at this window here. You must be thinking it is dark at night outside. No, it is 8 in the morning. Now look at this window here. So how did this happen? And this is dark outside and there's light outside. It is because of this adjustable light here and window, and that is because of this switch here by which you can have the change the mood. This is dark for people to sleep and this is actually morning outside, so light for people who want to enjoy the sunlight. This is how it looks actually outside now. Let me quickly take you through which movies are here. Some iconic Bollywood movies are also here. Service had started. And that's my breakfast. Let me open and show you. So some mashed potatoes, sausage, a spinach dish, yogurt, fruits, and a croissant. Now only 30 minutes left to reach Johannesburg. The entertainment kiosk was so good that I did not sleep for the entire 8 hours of the flight. We are about to land in Johannesburg soon. So let me share my experience of flying with Etihad. It's not the first time I was flying with them, but this part from Abu Dhabi to Johannesburg with Etihad has been exemplary. The seats were extremely comfortable. The entertainment kiosk was great for a 7-hour long flight. This window that you are seeing here, which you could change the shade, so that was also something that was a nice experience for me. And the staff was also very cordial. And so whenever I asked for extra cups of tea or coffee, which you know I'm very fond of, they always gave it to me with a smile. So it was a very nice experience of flying with Etihad. We are landing in Johannesburg now. Deboarding now. So we have landed at Tambo International Airport. I'll tell you a little later why is it called so. At the immigration, Indians need to queue up in this line as India falls in the category of visa exempted countries. Yes, I repeat, South Africa is visa free. What VFS and a few travel agencies charge is a service fee for a sticker visa. Otherwise, visa is free, and e-visa, if you do it on your own, is absolutely free. We are now proceeding towards Terminal 2 to get into our next flight to Cape Town. I want to add here that we could have taken a flight to Cape Town directly rather than going via Johannesburg, reducing the number of flights to two from Bangalore. Actually, our initial plan was to do Johannesburg first and then Cape Town, but the garden route tour that we opted for was every Monday, so we had to book an additional flight to Cape Town to do the garden route and Cape Town part of the trip first. Go to Terminal B for our flight to Cape Town, which is by Sapphire. Do you remember after landing in this airport, I told you I will tell you later why this airport is known as OR Tambo International Airport. OR Tambo stands for Oliver Reginald Tambo, an anti-apartheid politician and a central figure in the African National Congress and also its former president. Can you see the post office behind me? While the number of post offices are dwindling across the world, it is heartening to see a post office inside the airport. For those who are fan of Nando's, so there is a Nando's restaurant in the airport, and you must know that the origin of Nando's is at Johannesburg. We are at the Sapphire Airlines counter now. Boarding pass taken. Now we are proceeding to grab a bite. While proceeding towards the boarding gate, let me share about our experience with the immigration. So, we were a bit anxious about the kind of questions we would face, as South Africa visa is not an easy one to get despite being a free one. But we were asked to show standard documents like our passport and our visa, and verbally asked to share about our itinerary and our accommodation. And then the immigration official very pleasantly said, "Oh, wow, you are going to cover so much in a matter of 11 days. Hope you have a great vacation." So it was that easy at the immigration. That's our boarding gate. So Sapphire is a budget airlines, and as we had paid for our luggage, we were given priority boarding. Final flight. So our flight has just taken off. As you can see, there's hardly any. It's a kind of a weekend flight, and within 1.5 hours we will be in Cape Town. Now let me tell you something interesting. Do you see the logo of the Springbok? So Sapphire is the domestic airline partner of the national rugby team of South Africa known as the Springboks. The Springbok is also the national animal of South Africa. Now look down, we are flying over the beautiful West Cape province. Cape Town is a part of this province. We are about to land now. Look at the beautiful airport. We have collected our luggage and now proceeding towards the exit. So you have outlets here for SIMs as well as money exchange, and we have a cab waiting for us outside which we have booked through our hotel. And that's the end of our episode. Do write to me if you have any query related to this episode, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It gives me great motivation to see your likes and comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.